Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Forza Motorsport 1, and we have the last amateur event to do in this episode, and that is the heavyweight challenge that's open to cars weighing more than 1,750 kilograms or 3,850 pounds. And in the garage, I have one car eligible, but it's the Ford Mustang Boss 429, which is not going to do anything really, so we're going to have to look in the garage to see what to buy. So it looks like one of these three cars: V12 Vanquish, Mercedes CL65 and Ferrari 612 Scaglietti, is it? Is that how you pronounce that? But we'll go and buy something, so we've got to search and we've got to look at the curb weight and anything greater than £3,800. So these are the cars we can use. And there's the Ford Mustang I've got. Cadillac, Bentley Continental GT, which is probably the heaviest car here and in the game maybe. So we've got DB9, we've got the 612 Scaglietti, I think that's how you say that anyway, and CL65 AMG, and then that's what we win, I believe, for completing this, which is the V12 Vanquish. And looking at it, it's got to be the Ferrari, right? It's just better on stats all round. And plenty of colours, actually. That is a weird light blue to have a Ferrari in. I'm going to go for red because Ferrari red, why not? I don't know which is the actual Ferrari red here, but we'll go with that one, I guess. So I've got to do the normal stuff, upgrade the brakes so I can tune them. And then try without ABS off again, or with ABS off. Only one set of brakes we can upgrade to professional there, so not a massive increase. But once again, got to do this nonsense. Really do struggle on this game with it, even with this tuned. I'm still going to go for 45 though. That seems to be the sweet spot for me. Right then, let's get these amateur events done. Then we can move to professional. Right, so, yep, first place receives the Aston Martin V12 Vanquish. Very nice. And Speedway. Then Infield, which I've never seen them two together like that. It's actually a bit different. Do you know what? I think the Bentley might win this. It's got a crazy top speed, hasn't it? Well, we're going to have to jump in and find out. This is going to be really interesting. We do start first, and the Bentley starts somewhere towards the back, so we might be alright, actually. There's only 3 laps. Am I right in thinking this was the car in the PGR2 DLC? I think it was. Well, we can see the 3 cars that are pulling away here, which is us 3. This is the first time I've been on the Speedway, I think, in a car that's like naturally really quick. Well, that's actually a lie, because I used the McLaren F1, didn't I? But it feels like a long time since I've been in a stock car like this. That's not a GT car that feels quick. I don't think that Bentley's going to catch. I think the Bentley's top speed's like 180 something, isn't it? Or is it 200? I'll be surprised if it can get to 200, weighing like 2 tons. And they've massively slowed down there, which is great. They're weaving all over the track. They just let me win this one, which is quite nice of them. It's going 185 though. Not bad. There's no slow cars in the race, looking at it. They're all pretty bunched up. This is all going to come down to... I guess Blue Mountains is going to be a bit of a pain, isn't it? Then we've got Sunset Peninsula Infield, which is usually pretty easy. And I've forgotten the other track that I just mentioned. Ow. Well, that's annoying. It's got a huge bout of oversteer there for some reason. Someone's definitely crashed as well. Some miles behind. Right, I've got to watch out for that last corner because that was pretty lethal. I doubt they're going to catch me, but they are catching. Didn't damage anything there, did I, apart from the skirts? I really want to know where the Bentley finished, because I thought that had a decent top of speed, but on these bank corners it's probably going to do crap, isn't it? That was a better line through there. There's a huge group of them, and someone's miles behind. Can I be bothered waiting for them? I don't know. We'll just see who finished second and third. Just see who was in fourth, because I don't think fourth was too far behind. And if it's not the Bentley, then that's just miles behind, isn't it? It is actually further behind than I thought. It is the Continental. I thought so. I thought that would be somewhere in the mix. Then the V12, then the RS... No, sorry, the RS6, and the CTS, and the V12. I don't know what was last then. I'll have to look at the actual the standings, or the roster, the car roster. I'm just going to quickly look which car was last. Because it can't have been that slow. Surely it must have crashed. Oh, it was the Mustang, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, no, that's right. They've only got 4 gears, haven't they? So, yeah. That is quite believable that was that far behind, to be honest. One thing's for sure, there's actually a bit of a crazy mix of cars in this. You obviously got like your heavy Grand Tourers, then you've got like a Mustang thrown in there. I think it's mainly Grand Touring cars, isn't it, really, that are in this? Right, I actually have to use the brakes now, so let's see. Immediately, quite a lot better than that Cobra. It actually accelerates in the corners, which is nice. It's still a bit heavy, obviously, because we're in the heaviest cars in the game, but it's not too bad. One thing's for sure, if it's this heavy, it's got to have some good brakes. That's the wrong line completely. Yeah, I'm going to suck with these lines still. I don't know why, I just can't drive with that ABS on. I'm concentrating too much on braking rather than thinking about my lines for the corners, I think, is the issue. Like that, it's just terrible. It's not a bad car though, to be honest. Feels alright to drive. Obviously feels very heavy in the corners, but it's not horrendous. And that's got to be the 612 that's behind me. Oh yeah, you can't do that. Nope. Right, so that was a lesson learnt there. Completely screwed me up the entirety of that corner. I took out the braking board as well. God, these lines I'm taking are just dreadful. That was better. That wasn't awful. I'll take that. Just got to remember to brake early because this thing is an absolute freaking whale of a car. At least I'm not in the Bentley because that would feel ridiculous. That was like quite a lot heavier than the rest of them as well. It's over 2 tons, isn't it? Pretty sure. I'm surprised the Mustang's not like miles behind again, because it's quite top speed orientated this second half of the track. Okay, yeah, I need to brake way earlier there. It's fine though. We had run off and it's on the last lap, so it doesn't really matter. The brakes definitely don't feel as grabby as the Cobras. Of course, it's going to be quite different, isn't it, with each car I use, to how I perform with them. Not too bad though, doing alright. Much more comfortable than the last event. Yeah, it's pretty solid car. I bet it's amazing inside as well. Does it have back seats? I think it does. Must be a nice place to be, that. And it must be the 612 that was second place. He got a really good lap. Very, very good lap. I'm just not counting my laps at all at the moment because I'm not driving well, let's be honest. And what have we got next? Maple Valley. Only 2 laps, just going to go pretty quickly then. Blue Mountains. This shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I keep starting first for some reason in these events, which is nice. It's really helping me out. This corner's always dodgy as hell. Man, you can really feel the weight of this thing coming through these corners. It just wants to literally dive off the track. Oh god, it's not corner very well. Come on, hook up. Oh my god, it's so slidey around these long corners. That was not what I wanted to do there. Surprised only 2 laps of this. Doesn't really fit in with the rest of the event in terms of length. God, you've got to be careful around here. This last bit's going to suck as well. Oh god, no. Oh, just managed to tame that. That was very close to me absolutely binning that. You've got to be very respectful of this car in the corners. You cannot chuck it in, that's for sure. I'm very apparent that this is a heavy car. It's very apparent, sorry. Oh god. Just a bit of twitching there. Going off the track now. That was a bit better. It just want to keep oversteering now up these bits. I'm pleased it's only 2 laps. Let's not fluff this bit up now. There we go. Yes. Oh, that was actually quite difficult to get that car round. It's bloody heavy. That is. I'm actually doing pretty well with damage. Not doing too bad. Right, onto Blue Mountains. This is going to be a real pain with this car. This is not going to be nice. The heaviest cars in the game going around this technical circuit is not going to go well. Right, only 2 laps. Can I stay ahead? We're going the normal way around as well. Right, I've got a good start. Let's watch the advantage whittle away. I need to stop going over the curbs, it's throwing my car sideways. Definitely got a brake here because it's freaking, the weight's going to play a big part. Oh, it's trying to oversteer. So much counter steering needed for this. Oh my god, you can really feel the weight around here. This is awful. The AI's having no trouble getting it around here. I'm having a lot of trouble. Give it its due, the brakes are actually really good, considering it weighs so much. I need to put more faith in the brakes, I think, because they are actually pretty good. And I have upgraded them, haven't I, to be fair. This is going to be awful. I'm going to have to really slow down and chuck that sideways. Jesus Christ. That is not a good idea, doing that. Yeah, the brakes are decent. It's really surprising. I want to know the size of the brakes. Can you even see them? Not whilst the wheels are spinning, you can't. Right, I'm away. Leaving it in third feels better, I think. Yeah, much better. Look at this, we're actually pulling away on Blue Mountains. Doesn't happen very often. I'll catch up on this bit for sure, though. Man, this bit's so difficult. Oh, my car pulled to the left then. That's fine. We're fine. God, he's right behind me still. Right, let's go a bit slower there, because last time was a bit sketchy. Oh, it's a bit late on the brakes. Oh, yes. We did it. And we didn't hold him up too much. I'm happy with that. That went okay, actually. And we got a better lap than him, which is extremely surprising. But here we go. Aston Martin V12 Vanquish, which isn't actually as good as that Ferrari, but still pretty nice car to own. 460 horsepower, over £4,000. in weight anyway. Yeah, pretty decent. Pretty decent, but that's all the amateur events done, so that's a nice little milestone to tick off. So, let's have a look. Percentage-wise, 80%. So we're 4/5 of the way through the game. We've done all the point-to-points and all the amateurs. So we've got 7 professional, 4 championship, and 3 endurance. So that's 14 events, actually. So not too bad, actually, what we've got left. So, and the first one we've actually got is the first event in here, which is the D-Class Championship. So I can have a look at what cars to use for that. I've got 10 in the garage. Could buy a new one as well. Don't know which is the quickest in all of them. Maybe the Sylvia. That seemed to be quite good last time. The S14. What else have we got in here then? Miata Sport Cup, which you need to buy a car for. The Classic Sports Event. Lotus Exige Cup. Ferrari 360 Cup. Shelby Cup. And TVR Tuscan Cup. I think that's all of them. Yeah. So these are all unmodified cars, so I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do with the brakes. That's also unmodified, and that's unmodified. So all these are pretty much unmodified, so I don't know if I can use ABS off or not, but we'll see. But that's the end of this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed as always, and I'll see you in the next one.